Debbie, you've been with the camp for many, many years. Can you tell us about it?
Sure. My name is Debbie Bielech, and I'm the Executive Director and founder of the Children's Organ Transplant Society. And about 19 years ago, we partnered up with the Kidney Foundation to start a camp, a children's camp, which is amazing. So it's been years and years, except for, of course, the 3 years of COVID that we've been closed. And this year our camp is a little bit smaller, but we're really working really hard to make sure that all of our kids stay healthy and safe at camp as well. Because our kids obviously struggle with a lot of medical issues and issues at school, and sometimes some learning disabilities. Kids may not necessarily have a lot of friends, but they come up to camp and they meet other friends, and being at the ocean is incredible, and taking the boat over is one of the highlights that the kids absolutely love, taking the boat back and forth, and they leave just so enlightened and so happy from meeting other kids. It's really nice to work so closely with the Kidney Foundation as well, and for us to work together for the greater good of the children, BC's transplant children. So it just is what can I say? Amazing.
So the camp is attended by children from all over BC, or
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So our invitations go out to all children in British Columbia who have renal disease, as well as children who have had transplants. And that right now, the kids that are joining us are between the ages of 10 and 18. We may change that going forward again back to 8, which is what we used to have, but we sort of held off on that because of COVID. They drive all the way in from Karamias, and another girl that's here is from Quesnel, and it's just so amazing. Really, really fantastic.
And is there a cost for the family to have the
No cost for the families. No cost for the families. So each of our charities, of course, pay your foundation, and our charities pay for our kids to attend camp, and then we also will assist, as you know, with travel expenses if parents need some help with gas costs and things like that to come in and out. So years ago, when my son attended, I think he was 9 and 10 actually, his comment when he first came home after the first year was, "Mom, it's the first place I've ever been where I'm just treated and feel like a normal person and not a transplant kid." And it was just, that was a wow moment for me, and I hear it and I see it with the other children as well, because their whole world is picked apart medically, educationally, and it's for the rest of their lives. That's the part that I think that the public really doesn't get, that once children have had transplants or heading towards and had a transplant, they are in the medical system for the rest of their lives. They never come out of it. And that's a big burden, almost a burden for them to carry, and a worry for these young people trying to live their lives as well as they can. As my son's Chatu says, live life to the fullest. And that's what we try to do, and that's what we hope we instill a little bit while they're at camp. And of course, we have incredible nurses that have dedicated years and years of vacation and time to help us organize these camps.
What kind of wish might you have for the kids that attend camp here?
My wish for BC's transplant children is that they just continue to flourish, and as I said, live life to the fullest, and that they have the support and the kindness around them to help them accomplish those things.